Mitsu. Take that! Hi, Ikcho!
Wouldn't you?
Wouldn't ya? No. So I finally figured out. Maybe I should switch screens for this, but the bread proves that you are guilty, not me. Alright. Oh god. Completely forgot. Oh my gosh. Who dat? Hi, Mary. Hi, Bab. Yes. So what was it that I was gonna say again? Oh yeah. I found out what I could do for the 1,000 follower thing, and I remember Game Too Loud. Oh snap. Oh god. Is that better? Or is it better like this? See? This better? To this volume? Yeah, I think it should be better. Ooh. I also noticed my mic was also low too. Only 10 left. Oh snap! So yes, I figured what I'm going to do for the milestone to 1,000 would be the music video that I need to finish. So I was like thinking like, oh yeah, I could totally finish the music video and that could be the 1,000 followers special. So yeah, so I will see if I could get that music video done and we could have that for the 1,000 follower celebration. Yeah! Maybe even play a game together too. I would have to figure out what chat wants to do. Yeah. I do know that the holidays are coming up, so probably more people will be able to have more free time during that time too. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm a little bit worried too, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta get this done. But I know you guys are gonna be like, don't stress about it. Do it when you can. So I will take that to heart, and yeah. Alright, we're gonna go back into the game. We are in chapter 2 right now. And we just finished seeing Phoenix again after, like, it wasn't even that long ago since we last saw Phoenix. But it was a nice introduction to the series. Episode 2, Turnabout Corner. Alright, so what's happening here? We've seen a wheel. As long as we draw breath, the wheel of fate turns. What? Don't tell me Phoenix got hit by a car. What? Why did I see Phoenix and his daughter spinning big crimes and little crimes together? And when the wheel stops... What? You die. What? June 15th, 9:12 a.m. Raiden Co. Law Offices. Hi, Shova, how are you? Ray got hit with worse. Why are you worried about him getting hit by a car? I mean... Yeah, he did fall off a bridge. And what else happened to him? I remember he fell off a bridge once. What other things happened to him? 2 months have passed since Mr. Goblin's arrest. My first trial. I lost both my mentor and my job. Yeah, I'll admit it. I was screwed. But even when I hit bottom, I told myself I'd never come here. Honest. Fall off a cliff. Yeah! Here being in the legendary Wright & Co. law offices. Okay, Justice. Time to stop trembling. It's filled with magic stuff. You must be here for the interview. Right this way. Huh? Hello there. You found the right place. Welcome. Oh my gosh. What's with this girl? Well now, shall we begin? Begin? What? Right. First things first. Any special talents? And getting whipped alive! But wait, isn't being hit by a car worse than being hit by a whip? I am fine. Just arrived home from work. We'll lurk after lunch. Okay! Talents? Yes, well, you must have at least one. Well, I guess defending? Defending. An unusual talent, but it'll do. With a little jazzing up, of course. You think so? Let's give it a go, shall we? Huh? Go ahead. Show me. Defend. Just give it all you got. Don't hold back now. What are you talking about? I just can't defend here. First lesson. A professional can perform anywhere. Thanks. We want people to begin laughing with us, not at us. Thanks. But I'm not sure why they should be laughing at all. What? What exactly do you think we come here to do? What, defend, no? Excuse me? But do you know where you are? Huh? The Wright & Co. law offices, right? Oh. I was afraid of that. Don't worry, you're not the first. Look, what's going on here? Who are you? I came here to meet with the person in charge. Well, you apparently made no fewer than 2 mistakes. Mistakes? But I got a call from Mr. Wright this morning. Perhaps you should go read the sign out in front again. What's there to read? Look, it says right there. Oh. Why does it say Wright Talent Agency? Welcome to the Wright Talent Agency, where you always come to the right place. I'm Trucy Wright, CEO. I'm a magician. It all came flooding back. The trial, that girl. Hello, sir. Please, pick a card. That's right. She's my daughter. Trucy Wright. Here, check out our flyer. So, what's your name? Apollo. Apollo Justice, attorney at law. Oh, wow, the buttons are different. Let's talk. So, is it really a talent agency? You bet! Daddy started it 7 years ago when he quit law. Of course, we only had 2 people signed up right now. 2 people? Does that include you? Trucy Wright, magician extraordinaire. I've done a lot of stage shows, paid too. I'm a professional, you know. Right. Promise you'll come to one of my shows, okay? Let's see. Oh, and the other person at our agency represents is Phoenix Wright, pianist extra extraordinaire. Wait, what? He's a pianist now. He's no longer a defendant. Yeah, he lost his job. Your dad, in other words. Didn't he say he couldn't play the piano? Our agency doesn't see that as a problem. Why, there's many magicians who can't do magic. At least you're an optimist, I'll give you that. So you're you're Phoenix Wright's daughter? That's right. After Daddy quit law 7 years ago, I promised I would keep him fed. So I'm kind of his sugar daddy. Get it? Oh god. Phoenix Wright, more like pianist Wright. Yeah, he is. He is pianist Wright. No. I'm in charge of this whole office, too. Pretty amazing for a young lass of 15, which... Oh, she's 15, not 14. Wouldn't you agree? 15? How old is Mr. Wright? Daddy? Oh, he's 33 this year. I'm sure there's a good explanation. I hope. Oh, no! She doesn't know the math! About Mr. Wright giving up law. It was because of that incident 7 years ago, wasn't it? Eh? You know about that? Hi, Gear! Not the details. I remember the news, though. It was a big deal. So I hear. I was too young to understand what was going on. I'll ask Daddy about it next time I get the chance. Daddy. Right. That reminds me about Mr. Wright. He gave me a call this morning to come in. Daddy's not here right now. He's in the hospital. He did get hit by a car! No! Alright, let me have a drink of water real quick. A hospital? Yeah. He's on strict bed rest until he gets better. What? Okay. Which hospital is Mr. Wright in? I'll pay him if he's in Hottie Hospital, isn't he? Oh, the Hickfield Clinic. Oh, it's a different hospital. It's quite close. Hickfield doesn't sound pretty good either. Right, well, I'll be going now, and I'll give this showbiz gig some thought, okay? Wait, I'll go with you. So she's gonna be Apollo's little partner? Hickfield Clinic. So, this is Mr. Wright's hospital. Oh, he's back. Is he an actual doctor this time? Visitors, are ya? Yeah, are you the doctor? Oh, yup. Mr. Hickfield's the name. Good morning, doctor. Oh, hiya there, Trucy. Cute as ever. Oh, God. Is this Daddy's room? Oh, yeah. Except he's gone for the morning checkup. Be back soon. How are you, Miss Trucy? Got any places you would like examine? Oh, no. Stop it. Doctor, the nurse was looking for you. Why, if it isn't Daddy, oh, the cutest little thing in town. Guess I'll be off then. Later, Trucy. Wow, what an odd bird that guy was. He's probably fine, might have caught a cold. No, he got hit by a car! We saw! Good morning. Didn't expect to see you so soon, Apollo. Mr. Wright. So, what happened? Who could have imagined it? Me, a victim of a hit and run. You were hit by a car? Oh, he tried to swerve, I'll give him that. Picture me tossed 30 feet through the air. Only stopping when my head hit the telephone pole. You hit a telephone pole by with your head? Are you okay? I feel like he would be fine because he got a body of steel. Thankfully, my only injury was a sprained ankle. How would you hit? Okay, I'm not gonna ask. He really is lucky, as they say. There's something that, well, just doesn't sit right. I just can't believe you have a daughter, Mr. Wright. And she's so big! Not fat, but you know what I mean. Oh, Trucy's still a child. Daddy! How many times do I have to remind you? I'm not a child anymore. But you always be Daddy's little baby girl to me, Trucy. What? I'm so... Bro, build for action stuck in a puzzle visual game? Well, that's why he ended up in Capcom versus... I think it was Capcom versus Marvel and stuff, and he ended up being a playable character. Hi, Val, how are you? My foot? I'm not buying it. Oh, something you should know about Trucy? She's a magician, right? She told me. Not a mere magician. She's a genius. Oh, Daddy. You'll soon come to appreciate her talent. You could just tell me things instead of insinuating them. Doing good, but I was there. Oh, wait, you were? Oops. I just realized you were here earlier. Oh my goodness. So, why did you contact me? What could the right talent agency possibly want with me? No need to get prickly now. Hey, I didn't ask to be dragged in like this. What the? Hey, I didn't ask to be dragged in like this. Huh? But didn't you come into my office with your own free will anyway? A serial killer got it. No, it doesn't. I almost said she did it, but like it's. I don't even know. It's. Didn't you come into the office of your own free will anyway? Well, yeah, of course. Hope we're in big trouble here at the big office. Big. I thought someone was dying. So you don't think this is big trouble? My talent agency represents only 2 people, and one of them is in the hospital. That's right, Daddy. How are you gonna pay this month's rent? And the oops. Wait, luckily we have a history. And the groceries! Yeah, that's the problem with such a tight operation. It's a symbiotic relationship. When one of us falls, the other 2 must fall. Hey, this isn't exactly a suitable conversation to be having with a 15-year-old kid. In any case, if Apollo here can't help you, you'll have to transfer to a new school. Again. No, I can't. I just made friends. How could you do this to me, to us? Polly! Huh? What? Now what? How? Now it's my fault? Just send them to the fight pit. What? On that note, how about you come work for us? I've got a perfect client for you already lined up. A client? You mean I get to do my job? I get to defend in court? All right, I'll hear what you have to say. You got him, Daddy. Hook him, line and sinker. Now it's time to reel him in. It's official. I'm scared. All right, so who's the client? Ah, yes, here. Take a look at the map, then I'll explain. Last night I left the office just before 9 o'clock. I was going to that Indochine pasta joint, Al dente's. Al dente! I play piano there, of course. That's when it happened. The car sent me flying, nicked a telephone pole, and zoomed away. Creepy, huh? Just a tad. It's almost as creepy as hearing you tell the story like it's no big deal. The car sped off in this direction. So, good luck. Huh? You wanted a client, didn't you? Well, I'm your client. What? But you weren't accused of anything. Find the guy who knocked me into that telephone pole. Wait, are you making Apollo a prosecutor? Is that what you're doing? Whoa, hold on. I'm a defense attorney, not a detective. Don't worry. Once you find the guy, I intend to sue him. Then you can stick it to him in court. I'm not a prosecutor either. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm sorry, but this is crazy. I'm going home. Don't get so worked up. It was just a joke. Huh? Oh, Daddy. Sorry, Apollo. He just loves jokes, you know? Even the ones that aren't very funny. Your real client should be stopping by the office in any day now. Where's the mom? Where's her child support? I think Trucy is adopted. Like, Phoenix adopted her. Phoenix got hit by a car, feels perfectly fine. An actual alpha man. He really is! He really is! Like, he's so cool! And I remember a lot of people were saying how, what is it? People were making fun, chat was making fun of him and stuff, and I was like, I don't think I think he's pretty alpha. He's very, very mature. And like, he's very, what is it? He's very, what outspoken is it? He doesn't really talk about himself very much. So he's a very mysterious guy. Even when you play as him, he's very mysterious. And even here, he keeps that mysterious aura about him. But he's definitely maybe he's not as he still has his maturity, but he's like pulls dad jokes pretty much. But he has that mysterious aura still. Your real clients should be stopping by the office any day now. The office? You mean the talent agency? No harm in going. It's not like I have anything else to do. One more thing. Do look into my accident too, would you? I marked the scene of the tragedy on this map. The tragedy! It's right in front of this park. Should be easy to find. So he's going to make me investigate this after all. Map added to the court record. Alright, I guess we just go. Back is Z. Let me see. We could probably like examine. Oh, he has manga. Look how much manga he has. No clues here. Wait, how can I? Mr. Wright's bed. It's really messy. Look how messy it is. You're just hopeless without me, aren't you, Daddy? Yikes. She's attempted to clean it up. Look out. You got me. What can I say? I was raised in a barn. You were not raised in a barn? Try not to get the word out, Apollo, if you don't mind. Yeah, I might ruin your illustrious career pretending to play the piano. Ah! Daddy, you snuck some grape juice in here again? The doctor said you weren't supposed to drink that here. Trucy, look at the label. Oh, deep sea mineral water. That's fine, I guess. But you're treating grape juice like it's alcohol. Hi, Kami. How are you? I felt like he got hit on purpose. He's like a magnet for trouble. I switched the labels. Don't tell Trucy, okay? What can I say? The man loves his grape juice. Swaying, spiraling stack of DVD cases. The Steel Samurai, the Nickel Samurai, the Pink Princess, the Zappy Samurai, Electric Boogaboo. Boogaboo. They're all children action hero shows. Oh, Maya rubbed off on him. This kid I know keeps sending. Oh, it's Maya. This kid I know keeps sending them to me. Huh? Like a niece or nephew? Something like that. Quite the collection. This kid's parents must be really generous with their allowance. Funny, Mr. Wright doesn't seem the type that kids would like. I'm good, how are you? I'm doing good too. I was very happy about, I guess like, if people were there yesterday, I was working on rigging and I felt so accomplished. I finished the face. Now I just have to do like the inside of the mouth and like the mole on the face, and oh my gosh, the whole face is done, and then I would just have hair. Oh god. So much to do. But like, there's so many things I want to do too. What's that on TV? Looks like some sort of action hero show. Oh, I know that one. That's the Sniffling Samurai. His booger flick attack is a big hit with the grade school crowd. I had no idea you like this kind of stuff, Mr. Wright. Well, what else is there to do when you're stuck in bed? Besides, the episode would just keep piling up if I don't keep up, you know? Yeah. Try not buying them. Now's the only time to get to watch and write up my reports. Your reports? It's a long story, like a lot of things actually. Oh, yippee, you got this, thank you! I'm so excited! Okay, I guess there's nothing. Oh, what's this? This looks like a child's toy piano. Gotta practice. Wouldn't want my fingers to get stiff. A pro always keeps his weapon close at hand. Shall I play you a tune? No thanks. Ew, what the Sniffing Samurai? He got his little booger flick attack. How unfortunate. I so rarely get the chance to play. It doesn't look like he has anything else. Really? Alright. Objection! Hi, bot! How are you? Hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! How long are you planning to make me wait, eh? Ah, good morning. Oh, you got ramen hair. Hey there, Trucy doll. Sounds like your pops had a bit of a rough spot, eh? All's well that ends well, I guess. This is our client? Hey, this is that Polo fellow, eh? Yeah, yes? The name's Apollo. Look at him here, arms all crossed like ready to fight. Yes, sir. You don't mean that literally, do you? The boss told you what I need, right? Don't let me down now, Paulo. Don't you worry about your defense, sir. I'm on it. Defense? Your noodle half cooked? It's too late for defense. My castle's been stormed. My keep's been kept. My noodle stand's been stolen. Noodle? You know, Mr. Eldoon from the noodle stand, don't you, Polly? That's backwards for noodle. Eldoon. I'll be here for half an hour, but I'm here. Hi, Shinji. It's nice to see you. No nicknames, please. And no, of course, I don't know him. You new in these parts? Not really. Then you know the best noodles in town. Eldoon's Noodles. Whose noodles? My noodles! Ugh, help me out here, Trucy doll. Why he has noodles in his head? I don't know! Quirky character design. Oh my gosh, thank you for the 10 streams for Jury! This is Mr. Guy Eldoon, our client. Maybe you could tell us what the problem is, Mr. Eldoon. What? Anything for you, Trucy doll. Okay, I don't mean to keep getting away from my desk and stuff. So let me look once and for all what my cat wants. Alright, this should be solved for now. I probably won't have my cat making any more interruptions. I brought her food and I put it in my room. Alright. Please tell me it gets better for Apollo when he doesn't remain the side character of his own series. I have no idea because this is my first time playing. But he does feel like a side character in his own series. Phoenix literally just steals the show. Cause everyone has a noodle on their head, or at least I hope so. Everybody got a little noodle. Alright, let's see. Who's this guy? So, you run a noodle stand, Mr. Eldoon. Guy Eldoon's the name. And noodles are my game. Yeah, kitty! The secret's in the soup. I've been searching for the perfect soup for 1.5 years. Oh, that's not that long, really. My family's been noodle men for generations. Got a lot of expectations on my shoulders. He looks a lot older. He doesn't look very young, and he's only been doing this for a year and a half? 15 fathers passing the noodle to 15 sons. Imagine if the secret ingredient is his hair. That's not very appetizing. That's a pretty old noodle. Oh god! It's like what's his name? Oh man, what was his name from My Hero Academia? And he goes like, eat this. And the fool I was pushed it away. I rebelled against my pups and picked up another livelihood. But that didn't turn out so well. Oh. There's no denying it. Salty broth runs through these veins, boy. People be eating hair in My Hero Academia. All Might. Yes, thank you. It was All Might. I almost said Might Guy, but I was like, wait a minute. It's not Might Guy. Eat it, boy. All Might to Midoriya. Oh my, that you? We're creating a whole lore for this guy. Salty broth runs through these veins, boy. So it was like destiny that you became what you are. Right. Destiny's the word. Oh, I fought it. But in the end, I was bound by twist noodle fate. Not a mental image I care to linger on. So last year, I started my noodle stand. The 15th generation of Eldoon noodles. Eldoon's noodles. The resemblance is great. If his hair is actually edible. What flavor is this guy's hair? I wonder, maybe egg? So tell me more about Eldoon's noodles. You don't know the genius that are my noodles. I make them so salty, why, they're saltier than salt. No, I really don't want to find out. I don't think you found the best noodle, sir. What flavor is Mui hair? It tastes like hair. I don't think you want to eat my hair. Daddy's a regular at his noodle stand. He frequently my pop's stand back during his attorney days, too. Yup, him and his assistant. I'm sorry. I'm sure to drop by your stand soon. Wish you could, Sonny. Eh? Heck, I wish I could. I'll give anything for a bowl bout now. What do you mean? It was stolen. My stand. Gone. Stolen? Bro brushes his hair with oh my gosh! Eat Mui hair and gain Mui's quirk. He just suddenly grow big horns. It was last night. I was doing my rounds, blowing my whistle. That's a harmonica, isn't it? It's like an ice cream truck's bell got but louder. He even gets complaints. Now you're trying to butter me up. That sounded more like the blues than a whistle. I closed up my stand for the night and parked by the house. Then, this morning, dark and early, it was gone. My keep, my castle. Ah! The look of defeat of a man. Dodic Joe, it probably tastes like black. Oh my god. Bro doesn't use Joe, he uses broth. Oh my gosh, you guys are burning this for his hair. He doesn't use a hairdryer, he uses steam for boiling water. Oh my gosh. Plot twist, that's not even his hair. Maybe some bum carted it off? Just guessing here. Well, I don't care who did it. Oh yes, in his mouth. Without that stand, I'm finished. All my noodle bowls are in there too. I was expecting him to slurp it up. I will enjoy every bite. That's so cursed. That's the saddest thing I've heard all day. You know, anyhow, that's the deal. Good luck. Good, huh? Wait, what exactly is your request? My noodle stand. Find it. And the day you bring my baby back is the day you'll feast as many noodles as you want. Of course, I make it hot and salty. 2 bowls will kill a man. Then I would really need a defense. Speaking of defense, that's what I do. I'm a lawyer, not a detective. This is where I live if you drop by and need any info, okay? Get it back today if you can, Paulo. I got noodles to make. He is bald. It just styles his head. Oh, no. Things have certainly taken a turn for the bizarre. Traffic accidents and noodle stand thieves. Actually, there was something I wanted to ask you about too. Apollo. Huh? I have a bad feeling about this. Ah, listen to the lady's problem now. Don't be cruel. I lost something last night. That is, something was stolen. Hey, what's this? More thieving and skullduggery? Well, someone stole a pair of my— Oh, no! Someone stole a pair of my panties. Panties? Oh my gosh! This is where Phoenix Wright is going right now. How is that? How is my noodle stand? Is that? It's sitting. Bro goes to the ramen shop for a trip. I think they even use scissors in a ramen shop, right? To cut the noodles, so he uses that. His hair, a noodle. His nails, a macaroni. Ah! That's crazy. They were, stolen. My panties. Yes. Right. Panties. That's a crying shame. That is, Trucy doll. I was alone in the office last night. I hung my panties out of the window there to dry. When a thief came and took them, my favorite panties. What? I ran after him. Give those back, I shouted. Wait! Well, that certainly was brave of you. But I lost him. Without those panties, I don't know what I'll do. You can buy new ones! Get a new favorite pair. Bro doesn't get dandruff, he gets seasoned. Oh my gosh, you guys are burning it. His keratin is to replace with dough. That is an anime moment right there. Apollo, what did you do? A darn crying shame. Yup, I have a feeling he stole them. Why do I have the feeling the guy is the one who stole them? Well, at least the scene of the crime is convenient. I'll mark it in your map. I'll be heading home now. Remember, find my stand or there's an empty bowl in your future, Apollo. Right. And you how about Trucy doll there too, you hear? Quick Apollo flipper. No! No flipping skirts! She's 15! Things have certainly picked up, haven't they? We have no work yesterday, and now we have 3 cases. Wait, I have a question. How old is Apollo, though? Let me see. Can you... I guess. How can I see... It's not options. It's E, court record. How old is Apollo? Oh, you can't see how old Apollo is! He's no longer Dr. Hottie, he's Dr. Hickfield. What a liar! I guess? Let's see where we stand. Not in a courtroom, that's where. My guess of how old Apollo is that he's probably 22? Yeah, I think he might be 22. Well, the first item on our list. Phoenix Wright, Daddy's hit and run accident. We have to find who hit him. Who's going to pay for this again? And the second item, Mr. Eldune's request to find his stolen stand, for which we stand to gain a bowl of salty noodles. And the last request is mine, to find my stolen panties. That bowl of noodles is looking better and better. Let's go, Polly. To the streets! Aren't you enthusiastic? How can I not be? Let's crack these cases, you and me. Guess we might as well get started. Let's see, a hit and run and a stolen stand. And last but not least, stolen panties. Alright, I'm kind of curious to see these items here. Whoa, that fork is floating! Not. Why do you have a plate of plastic spaghetti here? That's right, there is this whole reason I became a magician. Do tell. I saw a plate just like that in a restaurant once. The floating fork looks so real! That's when I knew. Someday, I'll make magic more amazing than that spaghetti. I think the fork isn't what you should be impressed about. I think it's the spaghetti! There are all sorts of strange paraphernalia sitting on top of the piano. Those are my magic props. Practice, practice, practice! A professional never leaves their weapons far from reach. But you can't play the piano with all this junk on it. Oh no. No one plays here anyway. And all the neighbors complain. I guess Mr. Wright really can't play. A strange split box leers at me from the wall. Is this one of those boxes for cutting people in half? That's right. The cabinet is used for an illusion called the zigzag. I've seen one on TV, but why is it's sitting here in your office? Oh, it's a little big for me, you see. So I'm just using it as furniture. Hats in the top, shirts in the middle, and pants down below. I think it's a nice touch, don't you? It's not exactly what I would call a welcoming decor. I wonder how this magic trip even works, unless like the person is actually like fitting through these little gaps here. What else can I take a look at? I mean, hey, forks are pretty cool. Plastic, metal, anything on above. Even a glass fork. That table doesn't look very sturdy. You've never seen one of these? It's a magic table. So, like, you make this teapot disappear? So you might think, but that's not it. Before your very eyes, the contents of the pot will change. From Earl Grey to Darjeeling. Kinda hard to see the difference, I think. All you have to do is just try it. Oh, no. Wrong thing. Can I skip all this? Wait, can I click on this? There we go. Ah! Don't touch Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie? He's been in this office much longer than I have. Daddy's mentor had a really great fondness of Mr. Charlie. Oh, he used to be smaller. He's lived here since Daddy was a rookie attorney. Huh, Mr. Charlie. Right. Now I take care of him. There's a bunch of books. I wonder if it's the attorney books. All these legal books must be Mr. Wright's leftovers. There's a lot of unrelated books in here too. One trick a day, magic for idiots. You'd think a pro magician would aim a bit higher. Yeah, it looks... Oh, who's this? An old sepia-tinted photo of a man in a silk top hat. That's my favorite magician. I want to be just like him someday. Sure, nice. Good. Guess it's good to have a role model, even if he's gotta be well over a 100. How rude! I don't see anything else. I guess we could go to the next place. Accident scene. Oh my gosh, vandalism! So this is where Mr. Wright got hit by that car. Oh, it's not vandalism. He actually hit the cans, and since he hit the cans, it caused it to all splatter. Probably? Or even that's where the car hit. Look at this! It even hit the wall here in the bottom left? Floating fork is like a floating shoe. Impressive until you see the magnet. The way that the floating fork works for the spaghetti is that there's a rod underneath, like, that's holding the fork to the plate, and then the spaghetti noodles that is tied on the fork is hiding the rod. According to the map, this is the place. What a huge mansion. Apollo! There's a nice looking lady over there. Let's question her. Okay. I'm a little curious about the park over there. Was this lady trying to escape? He's not mentioning that? Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Can we have a few words with you? You want something? Whoa, that husky voice. Why am I suddenly sweating? I didn't expect you to have a husky voice. That's quite a house you got there. You must have a lot of money. Oh, money sounds like something some would call his friends. This is the Kitaki family mansion, little girl. Eh? You, kid with the hair. You want... Everybody got hair here. Me? No, not a thing. Bye! Apollo, you can't leave without questioning her. What if she knows something? But the Kitaki family. They're the biggest organized crime syndicate in town. Oh. If you're going to ask something, ask it. If you're a man enough. Whoa! Whoa, right! Yay! Way to whip him into shape, ma'am. Does she know no fear? I'm Plum. Plum Kitake, wife of the fourth head of the Kitake family business. Friends call me Little Plum. I'm a little Apollo Justice Attorney at law. If looks could kill, this woman would be a mass murderer right now. The Kitakis. Little Plum? That's a really cute name for someone so... Yes? Whoa! What is it, Apollo? How about you go through me when talking to her, okay, Trucy? Huh? That seems a little bit of a needless procedure. I'm a lawyer. I live for these needless procedures. Oh, little girl, you should know we're gangsters. Oh, that means you're the bad guys. Oh my gosh, Trucy. Trucy, through me, please. I'm begging you here. The bad guys. I like the sound of that. I'm going to need some warm tea after this. It takes a lot of hard work to protect a family fortune. Things aren't as easy as they used to be for us, quote-unquote, bad guys. So, you're saying that business is in a slump? Let's not ask about business and if we could help it, please. Last night accident. So there was supposedly a car accident here last night. Of course, you wouldn't know about it. Sorry to bother you. Wait. Yes? You're talking about that man, aren't you? The one who flew 30 feet and just walked away. That's my daddy! I should have known. One of our capos thought he would make a great point man. Capo? Point man? Could you avoid using too much industry lingo? Oh, I didn't mean to press that. In any case, I've been nothing but trouble. I've been cleaning up the mess since this morning. Bah! Cleaning up this paint? Was this paint spilled at the time of the accident? It was around 9 last night. I've heard a crashing noise and found your father drowning in a sea of paint. So you came to his rescue? You have my husband, the boss, to thank for that. The car that hit your father knocked over this paint, then turned the corner and sped away. We're in the middle of a repainting of our wall, you see. I'm sure that dragon is glaring at me. Dragon to the right. But why are you out here cleaning it up? What do you mean? I mean, aren't you a gangster? Don't you have any goons to do your dirty work for you? Please, go through me when you want to! Don't be such a stiff lawyer boy. I suppose we gangsters do have a certain image. Yes. But we're community-oriented gangsters, you see. The boss likes to give back to the people, see? How noble of him. I availed myself of the public facilities to get rid of all the garbage. Now there's just a paint on the streets to deal with. Well, I'm gonna go back to work. See you, Shinji. Have a good day at work. Public facilities. I wonder if she meant that trash can. I wonder. Let's see. Maybe we could go over here. Oh, there's a woman here. Who's that? She's looking at the park. She's pretty. I bet she has a story, do you know? There is something about her. Too bad she seems to be in a bit of a rush. I want to examine this old lady here. She's really attracting my attention. Looks like there's some trouble by the park gate. Oh, is this gonna be a repeated thing, just like in the last game? I smell an incident. Ma'am, there's no entry to the park. Now, don't you do telling me where I can't go, young fella. I always walk through this park on my way home. Please, get down from there. You'll hurt yourself, ma'am. That's quite the determined old lady. Personally, I'm a little more interested in this park. You know what I think? I bet they're filming a movie. Let's go take a look. Maybe we'll see someone famous. Hey, miss, stay out of the park. He got mad at me. Did something happen here, officer? No, move along, nothing to see. Why don't you kids go play somewhere else? We're not kids, and we're not playing. I'm an attorney. Something wrong? Detective Sky. We're fine, ma'am. Nothing to report. Oh, she's from Phoenix Wright. She was so young last game. She's the scientist. Detective? Why is she wearing a lab coat? You're hardly one to comment on how people are dressed. And these kids are curiosity seekers, ma'am. They claim to be lawyers. Why don't you kids run along and play somewhere else? Look, we're not. I might spill something on that pretty face of yours. Want a dose of experimental hydroxycellulose? Come again? What's hydroxa stuff? Whatever it is, it doesn't sound good. Let's go, Trucy! Try to keep out of the riffraff if you would. Yes, ma'am. Oh, I can't present my attorney's badge? Ugh. How are we gonna get more information like this? Why don't we ask that nice woman across the street? Oh, yeah, that nice woman. Ugh. Wait, I'm trying to click here. I gotta say, I'd really like to know what happened here. Hey, I said no one goes in, unless you want a face full of hydroxide, what's it? No dice. Alright, let's see if we can, Go back and let's present our attorney's badge. Oh, it's R. To present? Sorry, kid, I have no idea what you're talking about. Ah, darn! How do I get this woman to speak? Maybe I just talk to her? Oh yeah, there it is. Can I ask you a question? What? What happened in the park across the street? Oh yes, quite the commotion. Chicago lightning, as the boss would say. Chicago, huh? Gunfire. Someone was killed. Strange circumstances, too. You're kidding! What a morning. Trouble everywhere. To the park, the gate, even our house. Did something happen at your house, too? A crime without honor. Without remorse. Oh. It's a private matter. Want to hear about it? Somehow I don't think no is an acceptable answer, Polly. So, what happened at your house? Bloomers, last night. I got a bad feeling about this. Me? Little Plum Kitaki, the victim of a panty snatcher. She was victim to a panty snatcher too? What? So it wasn't just my panties that were stolen? Got you too, did they? Poor thing. Like I said, whoever did this is a hardened criminal. It wasn't you, was it? No! Of course not, Mercy! I've heard word that panties have been disappearing lately. And the missing panties all have something in common. It's hard to imagine Trucy and Miss Kitaki's panties have so much in common. I just imagine Miss Kitaki's panties. I know! We'll find your bloomers too. Great! Show me what you're made of. What have you got me into this time, Trucy? That girl from before. Oh, welcome home, sweet. They're related! Hello, Mother. She's a Kitaki too? She looks so cute. She looks so delicate. Oh, Miss. Here, our flyer. Write anything agencies, and talent agencies, anything. They're desperate. The Right Anything Agency? Anything Agency? Yeah. Do you like the new flyer? So, this is our defense attorney, Mr. Apologistus. Attorney? Drop by our office and we'll be waiting. Goodbye. She had nothing else to say. She's just weirded out. Why did you give her our flyer? I don't know. She seemed like she could use some help. She's the heiress to a gangster dynasty. She doesn't need our help. I wouldn't be so sure. Is there really nothing else? Scene of the stand thief. So, what's this place? This would be Mr. Eldune's house, silly. Oh, so this is where the stand was stolen from. I can see a piece of evidence lying on the ground already. Hey! Look, there's a police car parked over there. You're right. What's with the sparkly entrance? What is this place? A hospital? There's a sign. Meractus Clinic. There's another clinic? Bargain. 3 shots for the price of 1. I don't even want more than 1 shot, huh? Oh, that's where the thief went. The thief? The one who snatched my panties. He ran into this clinic last night. Wait, maybe the police officer is here to find my panties. I doubt it. Well, there's only one way to be sure. Let's investigate. Ah, there you are, Sonny. Well, have you find anything yet? No, not yet. The guy you loaf around here is saltier your victory bowl gets. The longer you loaf around here, the saltier your victory bowl gets. So remember that. This bowl of noodles is sounding less like payment and more like punishment. Do you have anything to say? So your stand. Eldune's noodles, was it? Aye. Passed down from father to son. That stand has seen its share of salt. So it runs in the family, you might say. I wonder about your calves. I bet the high blood pressure does it too. So your stand, Eldune's noodles, was stolen. Oh, it wasn't just the stand that was stolen, Sunny boy. I lost those wobbly wheels, my salt-crushed stew pots, and my stained sign. I didn't lose a stand, I lost a legend. No one steals a legend and gets away with it on my watch. Let's find that legend, Apollo. Isn't it about time he bought a new one anyway? Are there any more details you could give about the stand? You bet, Sunny boy. It happened last night. I was blowing my whistle like always and crying the town I was. The smell of broth filled the streets, thick and salty. I got home, well, right before 10 p.m. I reckoned. Guess he's not aiming for that late night market. I washed my bowls and gave my wheels a squirt of grease, and then I went inside. When did you notice it had been stolen? Early this morning. Before the sun rose, work starts early. Do that many people eat noodles for breakfast? I'm washed up on the salty shores of ruination. That stand was my whole life in it. Nay, my whole being. They took everything? All my soup stock, my noodles, my bowls, and my dreams. At least they left one bowl. Look, it's on the ground. If you don't find that stand today, then I'll be forced to walk the streets, peddling that bowl, my last bowl. Well, you have a bowl on your head too, so you at least have 2 bowls. Please, I'm under enough pressure here as it is. That's it! That's where the thief who snatched my panties ran into. It's a crying shame, that is. Hello, Bart! How are you? I hope you had a good day! They had to steal and make it my loincloth. Not some pretty girl's panties. The garage, right? You don't think that the thief lives here, do you? Feh. I wouldn't pass him for a good-for-nothing doctor. He's wearing noodles for a hat. You're not the only one who said that. Do I detect a little animosity here? Let's make sure to check that garage thoroughly. Alright. Maybe we can examine this garage, right? Look! A doggy! Good boy, Salty! Wait, his name is Salty? I'm sure that dog has a real name, Trucy. Yup, sure it does. Named Spoon. And it's a she, by the way. Spoon doesn't seem so lively. She didn't get her bowl of salty broth this morning, that's why. Poor little thing. Apollo, let's find that stand soon, for Spoon's sake. I'm pretty sure dogs aren't supposed to eat noodles. This house is, well, it's old. It's been well loved, that's for sure. I lived here with my wife for many years now. It's got character though, just like my soup. I always thought character was a positive thing. Save the light. There's a handwritten sign here, save the light. Save the light? Indeed, Mr. Eldune's house is practically in the dark here. I guess the hospital clinic next door blocks the sunlight. Everything's gone wrong since they built this monstrosity. Broth needs sun or it rots. What's a man to do? They'll just want my customers to get food poisoning so they could turn it into pretty profit. That seems like a lot of trouble to go through for a few extra patients. What's necklace that says no. That's quite a sign. I take it that no is opposed to old? Ah, so you like it. Made it myself, I did. I meant to write noodles, but I ran out of space. Prior planning prevents poor performance. Lucky for me, it spells the word all by itself, and it spruces up my image, it does. It does have a certain power of willful denial thing going on for it. That's the place, right there. That's where I kept my stand, covered all nice and purty with that blue tarp there. So you use this plastic sheet to cover your stand at night, I see. You see? What? Did you figure out why it was stolen? Well, no, but it does suggest that the thief knew what he or she was looking for. They clearly knew what was under that sheet. So it wasn't one of those casual drive-by stand snatchers, you mean? Not bad, sonny boy. Not bad at all. It looks like an oil drum that's connected to that sink over there. Collecting rainwater to do all the dishes. How environmentally conscious. You don't think he uses rainwater to cook his noodles and make the broth, do you? Oh, I'm sure he finds the best water money can buy. Taste is his business, you know. Look at that sign over there. Eldoon only uses water from all natural sources. Oh no, he does use his rainwater for his noodles. I feel like at least he boils the water before using it. I think I'll take a rain check on eating here. How does Phoenix eat here? Oh, there's something here? Is this yours, Mr. Eldoon? Hey, that's the heart and soul of Eldoon noodles. That bowl absorbs my salty soup. Pretty sure it's gonna taste like the noodles. Wow, it does smell like noodles. They did my boy Phoenix dirty. No, he's still good, he's still good. Unmarried, broke, and eats trash. He has a daughter now. I don't know if he got married, but he has a daughter, and he's alpha male, but he's no longer an attorney. He didn't get married. No, he didn't get married. Wow, it does smell like noodles. All my other bowls got taken away with my stand. Get it back for me, sonny boy. I'm begging ya. Oh, it's added to the court record. Nice. Don't think there's anything else. Can we examine here? That doorway sure is sparkly. The Mericatus Clinic, huh? More like a casino parlor than a hospital. They must have been quite profitable. Funny, it looks closed. Maybe they're on vacation today? Looks like they have a special offer going on. 3 shots for the price of 1. Oh, now's our chance, Apollo. Chances for what? I don't need any shots, thank you. Whoever runs this clinic, they seem pretty business-minded. Oh, there's a police car here. High-profile lawyer, but broke. No! I'd understand if there was an ambulance outside, but a police car? Maybe they're tax evaders. Sorry, miss. No going into the clinic today. Did something happen? Huh? Oh, no, nothing to see here. Move along. You'll have to find someplace else to play doctor. Do we look like the right age to be playing doctor? We need a little bit more info on this Mericatus Clinic. We could ask Mr. Eldoon. He is their neighbor after all. And we should check out that garage. What if the thief who stole my panties is still there? Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Should have let Maya stayed in jail. They wouldn't get married. We don't even know if they got married. Heck, it could even be Iris that he married. Alright, let's talk to you. I know they didn't get married. Hey, do you think there's something happened next door? There's a police car out in front. Pfft, probably someone giving food poisoning, I bet. If anyone's at the risk of giving someone food poisoning, the police cars got here this morning, actually. I asked what they were up to, but they wouldn't even tell me, the neighbor. Pfft. Not that I'm surprised much, that doctor works for the wrong crowd. It was just a matter of time before he gets what's coming for him. Pfft. The wrong crowd. Never you mind about that. Really? Nothing else to say? No way. I'm gonna have to... I guess we could go in here then. June 15th, Mericatus Clinic Garage. This is the place. This is where my panty snatcher ran. Are you sure? Maybe. Let's look for clues. Clues to panty snatching. Clues like a pair of panties. Trucy? Could you not try saying panties so many times? Let's see. Let's look around. There's something about this car. Let's take a closer look. Oh, I see. What's this? Panties? That reminds me. I once read a record of a case of Mr. Wright worked on many years ago. Apparently, there was this car with a piece of cloth shoved into the tailpipe. That piece of cloth turned out to be a vital clue into solving the case. Wow! I remember that case record whenever I was checking out the car. I always check the tailpipe. Everyone's gotta have a hobby, I guess. Wouldn't it be funny if... Hey! There's something in there! What? Wait a second. Are these your... Ah! My panties! What? Already? Wow! Thank you, Apollo! You're a genius! Amazing! No, really. Don't mention it. No, I'm serious. I'm really impressed. Why does those panties look like... I'm not gonna say. Those are bloomers! Wait, those are hers? You must have a nose for finding girls' panties. Oops. What are those? My little panties, of course. They come home to Mama. Can't wait to use them. You're going to put them on? Now? Watch closely now. See? Nothing in the panties. Ta-da! Whoa, where did that come from? How did that bowl get into your panties? My panties are an extra dimensional space. Anything can fit in there. They're my magic panties. It's one of my best tricks. Magic panties? Please stop calling them panties. They're bloomers. They love them over at the Wonder Bar. I do shows there nightly. You mean those panties are a prop? You could have told me a little sooner. Trucy's panties put discreetly away in Trucy's pocket. Well, that's one case closed at least. What are you saying? We still have to catch the sly devil who ran off with the tool of my trade. Oh, right. Something tells me we're not done finished searching this garage anyway. I notice also a phone down here. Look! A cell phone. Someone's dropped it beneath this tire. If the car moved, it would be crushed for sure. I wonder if if it belongs to the doctor here. We should try to bring it to him later. Phone added to the court record. Found in Mercatus Clinic garage beneath the car. Who could have dropped it? Excuse me. Hey! Look at that! The mirror's been broken off. Now this is a clue. What? You're smiling like you know something I don't. You aren't keeping a clue from me, are you, Polly? A clue? Let's see. Let's show evidence. I think I do just have the one clue you've got in mind. I don't know. Actually, I think I forgot to examine something, didn't I? Let me see. I'm going to take a look. Yeah, I don't have it. Okay, let me the item that I need. Back. Yeah, I don't have it right now. That's your clue. Sorry, but that leaves me feeling kind of clueless. Like father, like daughter with humor, apparently. There's no need to bluff here, Apollo. Save that for court. Thanks for the advice. Let's go back. Back again. Let's move back to the accident scene. So there's something here that we want to take a look at. Wow, what a big house! And the gate's so big! The Kentucky family is pretty big around these parts. I like the fox. It's so cute! Oh, that's our family crest from the old country. Your family crest? We're clever as a fox and our teeth are sharp. So it's like a motto. You need a crest too, Apollo. Ooh, how about the scales of justice or lunar lander? I'll pass, thanks. There's paint splashed all over this gate. What a mess. Was this paint knocked over by the car that hit my daddy? That's right. And I'm left to clean up this mess. If you find whoever did this, bring the scoundrel by it, would you? Of course! Then you would make them clean up their own mess. You're cute. Naive, but cute. When I find whoever did this, you can bet I'll do anything to doing some cleaning. There's nothing I dislike so much as a mess. Oh, I wish I could say cool things like that. I bet you do. I laugh if my teeth weren't chattering so hard. I feel like, where is it? I'm missing something for sure. A brightly painted dragon. Why do I get the feeling he's glaring at me? Those paints must have had to be repainted too. That's right. I called in an artist to do the job right. He's the third so far. The third? The first spilled paint all over the entrance here, the second on my kimono. Ooh. So no, don't tell me. It's better if I don't know. Let's see. I guess not. Can I examine anything here? People Park, huh? Seems kind of an odd name for such an empty place. I wonder why it's named that. Hey, there's something written on the gate post. Huh? Oh yeah, it says donated by Big Winds Kentucky. You mean the Kentucky family built this park? It's so nice of them to give to the community like that. Let's not get too friendly with them, shall we? Gangster building a park? Odd move for a crime boss. Do you have anything to say? Okay, so I can't find anything. Examine the trash can. Okay. There's a big trash can on the way into the park. I guess we could check it out. A detective's life sure is a hard one. I'm an attorney, actually. Huh? Two pieces of garbage with paint on them. These are slippers. They look like those slippers you get in the hospital. Look at this, Apollo! Doesn't this go on a car? It's a side view mirror. This is what we were looking for. It looks like it was torn off when it was smacked into something or someone. Wait, you don't think... I do. This could be the one car that hit Mr. Wright. Wow, and he took off his mirror? I never knew Daddy was so strong. I only have room in my pocket for one of these, though. What do you want to take? We're gonna take the mirror. Mirrors slipped into the pocket. Okay. So we're gonna come back later. Let's move over to the hospital. Alright, let's examine. Alright, here. Hey! Look at that! The mirror's been broken off. Now this is a clue. What? You're smiling like you know something I don't. You're not keeping a clue from me, are you, Polly? A clue? Let me see. I think I do have the clue you got in mind. Oh, no.
Take that!
My clue is this. Whoa! It's the same color and size and everything. It's a perfect match. I guess we could check it out. Two pieces of garbage with paint on them. Look at this, Apollo. Doesn't this go on a car? It's a side view mirror. Looks like it was torn off when it smacked into something or someone. Well, looks like we solved the case. So, the car that hit Daddy last night is sitting right in front of us. Yep. Case closed. Let's get drunk. Wow, you put the pro in professional, Apollo. Gee, thanks, Trucy. Apollo. Huh? What is it? Now that we solved this case, we should go report to Daddy. Well, he'll mope if we don't leave him alone too long, knowing him. Okay. He doesn't seem like the type to mope, though. And this is hardly a case worth reporting. Isn't there anything else we can examine, too? Eee! Someone's there! Oh, it's just gold-painted human skeleton. Just a human skeleton and painted gold? There's a mannequin hand waving at us from the box behind the skeleton. This place just screams hospital storage, don't you think? It screams something, that's for sure. Your humor is so much like Phoenix, Paulo. Look, it's a folding ladder. Polly, that's called a stepladder! Come on! A stepladder? How is that different from a regular ladder then? Oh my gosh, this argument again. It's a much more complex piece of machinery. It's like two ladders stuck together. So you admit it's basically a ladder, right? Wait, huh? You just have to look past the form, added the essence of the thing. Can we talk about something else? Oh, let me click on the cat. Hey, cat. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. It's not coming down. We do look kind of suspicious, if we have to admit. It's okay, kitty. His hair won't hurt you. It's okay, kitty cat. She won't make you disappear in her hat. Oh, they dissing each other. I don't see anything else, so we could probably like move. Maybe before we go to Phoenix's place, we could try to collect the. Oops, wrong thing. We could try to collect the thing in the trash can. Yeah. Little Plum's not here. She's not finished cleaning, huh? Maybe she went to get a paint scraper. Okay, who's the wise guy who spit gum out on the street? Her voice carries all the way to the street from the inside of the mansion. She's a neat freak. How cute. You there. It wasn't you, was it? Fess up. I hope you said your prayers. You're going to need them. Trucy? Let's leave now. Alright, let's grab this. There's a big wastebasket. Let's dig into there. Oh, this is, new. I don't think we need to. Oh no, please, knock yourself out. Don't mind me. I'll be waiting over here. Just so we're clear, searching through the trash isn't a hobby of mine, okay? Oh, so I guess we did take what we needed. Let's go here, and then we just have to go to the hospital. Hickfield Clinic. Yo, how goes it? Daddy! How do you feel? Ladders are a spiritual sense, not a physical thing. True. Yeah, it's the argument with ladders and stepladders the same with GIF and GIF. You could say both. There is no right answer. Except, like, you can't call a normal ladder a stepladder. But yeah. Let me have another drink of water. I am feeling lightheaded. Let me see how far I am in the guide. Because I only needed to go to the guide once. Yeah, so... Oh, I can't see the scroll wheel. Okay, so we have... We're like 3/4 there? Not bad, Trucy. Not bad. It's good to have you youngins on the case. Let's old daddy get some well-deserved R&R. The elderly need their rest. Isn't he only 33? We cleared out most of the cases. I was right about you. Competent, capable. Tell me what you find out if you want to. Your enthusiasm is overwhelming. You know what? I'm kind of curious. Since Phoenix is 33, how old is Apollo? How old is Apollo Justice? He's 17? What? He's 17 years old? I thought he was 20. You can't be a lawyer at 17 unless he's like a genius. It does remind me, you know how in anime they would have like these geniuses that are like super young, like they'll be like, oh, this person graduated high school and they're only 12 years old. Funny enough, we had a person who was like 10 years old in high school. She was an absolute genius. And because she was so smart, she actually got to meet the president and stuff and handshake and share an invention that she made with the president. And she was like 10 years old. She graduated high school and went to college at 13. I was flabbergasted. Hey, Francesca was younger. Francesca was 18. She was not 17. She was definitely over 18. But Oh my gosh, that means they're gonna actually ship. They're going to ship Trucy with Apollo because they're 2 years apart. I was like thinking like, oh, they have too much of an age gap and stuff. No, they're only 2 years. Well, I certainly didn't expect you to come back this early. No, don't worry, this ain't gonna happen. Okay. But yeah, Francesca was 18 in Phoenix Wright. I remember checking her age and I was like, whoa, she's so young. She looks so much older than she really is. Well, I certainly didn't expect you to come back this early. Polly's amazing. He found my panties so quick. No, stop it. Almost like he was the one who stole them. You have an interesting concept of praise. And, oh my gosh, don't make her father mad! Did you find the mad driver who gave me that 30-foot toss? Apparently, it was a doctor from the Meritus Clinic. Meritus, hey? I've heard of him. Nothing good, mind you. That reminds me, a police car who parked outside the clinic. Maybe something happened? What is this Meritus Clinic anyway? All I've heard are the rumors. That clinic's been making good money in a bad way. Bad? 'Tis to organize crime, the Kentucky family. Why is everything named after the states of the United States? I need to wake myself up. Slap myself awake. Well, it's not like I'm tired, but like... You know like how you try to keep your eyes open and you get that headache? That's the kind of feel I have right now. It could be also that I'm having lack of oxygen in my brain. Not because like... It's probably because I'm talking too much. So let me fix that a little bit. Ties to an organized crime, the Kentucky family. The Kitaki family? He did that on purpose. Some injuries you can't take to a public hospital, see? They use the Meritus Clinic for their patch-up jobs. Interesting. It looks like something had happened in that park. A body was found there in unusual circumstances. Something more unusual than being dead? It's not our concern in any case. Right. Let's ignore that and find the noodle stand. Whatever happened to the professional curiosity? Thanks, really. If I get tired of sleeping, maybe I'll head down to this Meritus place. Maybe hit him up for some reparations. A little legal action would do me some good. Gasp, Daddy Phoenix, I know, right? I was wondering when I get paid. We solved the case of your accident and, found a missing article of clothing. My panties! That leaves the noodle stand. Feel free to drop in if you get stuck. I'd be happy to help with anything not involving money. Goodbye, quad pro quo. Hello, pro bono. What does that mean? Right, back to the office to plan our next move. Anyway, it's 2 AM, I'm about to sleep. Good night, Kuro. Thank you for dropping by. I guess? Where do we go? Write Anything Agency. Oh, she came! You're the woman from the Kitaki place. Yes. I knew it. Something the matter with you want our help, right? Well, you come to the right place. This way, please. Thank you. My name is Alita Tiala. I have a request. Your request? Let me guess. Something's been stolen? Your flyer. It says now defending, so I thought... What? You mean you want me to defend you? Maybe you could tell us what happened. Were you hit by a car? Did someone steal your stand? Or your panties? No! I'm not the client, actually. The client would be my fiancé, I suppose you'd call him. Fiancé? What happened to him then? He was arrested this morning. The charge was murder. Murder? Have you heard about what happened in the park? So, what's your story? You frequent the Kitaki mansion, yes? Are you a member of their, organization? No, not yet. Not yet? You see, I'm married next month. To the boss's son. The boss's son? So he's a gangster. Yes, but the Kitakis are locally responsible gangsters. I thought it would be nice for a change, quit my boring job, live good gangster life. I think you're onto something. Miss Kitaki, I like the sound of that. I'm not sure if your daddy would care so much for that. What happened? I haven't told all the details, but I know a body was found in the park, near the Kitaki mansion. There were a lot of police cars there. Apparently, the victim was shot with a pistol. But I hear the circumstances of shooting were rather unusual. And your fiancé was arrested for this? What sort of person is your fiancé? Your fiancé is the Kitaki family's only son, correct? His name is Waki. Waki to Kitaki. I brought a photo. Oh, he's cute! Well, that's quite a photo. I know, he could be a powerful menacing, but he's so cute. But if he's the boss's only son, yes, I'm sure he'll take the father's place someday. Say, I'm a boss already of this agency. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Please help my Waki, please. Right. My first solo defense case. Crime boss's son or not, I'll prove he's innocent. I prepared a letter of request. I know what you need those. Letter of request added to the court record. Right. Let's go check out the scene of the crime. Oh yeah, we could probably use that to get in, right? Oh, the detention center. June 15th detention center. We're gonna meet Waki! Polly! You look as happy as a clam in his shell. For a lawyer, this is it. This is where my battle begins. You need something? Yes, we're attorneys. I was hoping to see Mr. Waki Kitaki. Walkie-talkie, I just realized. Sorry, he's in questioning right now. Can take a while. Drat. Oh well. Guess we'll have to come back later then. So much for that battle. Well, let's go somewhere else. Let's go to the Kitaki mansion. The old lady. Kitaki mansion. So this is it. My first murder crime scene. Ah! It's you kids again. Look, can't you find some other place to play? We're not playing. We're, investigating. Aren't we, Apollo? Sir, I have a letter of request here. Letter of... huh? Why does it say hit request on it? Oh, no. Miss Tiala must have used Kitaki stationery. Excuse me, coming through. Gavin! Oh, no. This is so awkward to see him again. It's you, Mr. Gavin. Who's this guy? I must say I'm used to being inspected by the ladies. But this is the first time I felt this way with a man. Does he not recognize us? Mr. Gavin? He looks so different! Oh, Frulaine, what a sweet morsel like you do in a place like a dismal place. Can I help? Yes? The policeman officer fellow here won't let us in. We even have a letter of request. You must be exhausted, standing out here. I will take you to the scene of the crime. Oh, really? By your leave, officer. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Ha! Very well. This way, Fraulein. Hey, what about me? June 15th, People Park. On that note, enjoy your investigation. Thank you. Will we see you again? That's the wind, Fraulein. I will be riding on it. Who was that? Apollo, look, a corpse! What? Hey, it's just a mannequin. Wow, it sure got me. Ahem, might I ask what it is you're doing here? Oh, it's you. How did you kids get in here? Oh, this guy, well, he was more like a prince, really. He let us in. Him again. That glamorous fop, always getting in my way. Anyway, this scene is off limits. Excuse me? We have a letter of request. One moment. Why is she holding that big magnifying glass? That's a long dot. I'd recognize that handwriting anywhere. Scientific analysis says this is written by Alita Tiela. Thanks. It took you 30 minutes to figure that out? So what's up with the mannequin here? It's taking its place with the body, but preserving the scene of the crime as it was found. The body was pulling the stand? So, you're a defense attorney, are you? Detective Emma Skye. I'm in charge of this crime scene. She doesn't seem that happy about it. She doesn't seem that happy about many things. I trust you know how to stay out of the way. I always carry 2 pearls of handcuffs just in case. She really does look like her big sister. So Gumshoe finally got fired. No, he didn't get fired. He just probably retired. Well, he would probably be, how old would he be? So he was in his mid-30s, so I would guess he would be in his 40s, probably, because, yeah, 7 years have passed, so he's definitely in his 40s. Yeah, and Gumshoe wouldn't be fired or retired by then. It's probably just somewhere else. Detective Skye? Quiet, please. It's snack time. What? How long is snack time? We're not making much progress here. She must not be very busy. Probably working on Trey Bien with his GF. Yeah, he's getting laid. I never seem to get a lucky break. Back after 9 years, and they wouldn't give me the position I requested. And then I hear he gave up the defense attorney life. He? Who's he? An ex-defense attorney? Detective Skye. Quiet, please. It's snack time. Stop it! Okay, I know what I need to do. Let's go back. Can I just like present my attorney's badge? Oh, she's not gonna listen. Okay, so do we just ask about the defendant? Detective Sky, quiet please. She's not going to listen to us! Really? That's a lot of munching, pal, yeah! Hey there, no messing with the crime scene. But we need to investigate. Investigations are to be carried out by professionals, scientifically. She's not going to let us check out the crime scene, is she? Hey, Apollo. My very unscientific analysis tells me something suspicious here is happening. I think I know what you mean. It's kind of hard not to notice. Better check out what we came here to find at least. Would it be... Apollo! Look! That stand! It sells Eldoon! I've noticed. Well, we solved the case of the missing stand at least. Though the circumstances could stand to be better. So is there nothing else? There's a knife here. So we can't really talk to you then. Alright, let's move out. Let's go here and we're gonna talk to the guy. We found your cart! Oh, Mr. Eldoon! Hello? Looks like he left. We found a stand and everything! What about our free bowl? Oh, too bad. Guess we'll have to wait a little longer for that bowl. So sorry. Oh, what a bummer. Alright, where do I need to go next? Okay, so we just have to go to Phoenix right now. Oh. Cheat sheet returns. Yeah, this is not as obvious. It would definitely be a maze to look through. No, you're back. Run into some problems? Oh, Polly, didn't you want to tell Daddy something? Who, me? No, I'm fine, really. What's this? So there is a problem. No problem. Actually, I got a defense request. A defense request? Now that is a problem. Huh? I've given up on the court. Not a lawyer anymore. The request is for me! Oh, right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? He's doing that on purpose, I know it! Murder! So, what's about this defense request? It's related to the murder in People Park, actually. Guess what? We found Mr. Eldoon's noodle stand at the scene of the crime. Did you now? That's unusual indeed. Never heard of a noodle stand being used as a murder weapon. I think the murder weapon was something else. You mean you don't know what the murder weapon was? Funny detective lady won't let us on the scene. What kind of detective wears a lab coat anyway? A lab coat? Didn't think she'd be involved in this. You know her? You could say that. So, you know her, don't you? I met her on a case. This was about 10 years ago. She was still a high school student at that time. That would make her the same age as me. That's my daddy! He knows all the police types. Hi, Hikari, I will hydrate and stretch.
Brand new.
There we go. Oh, wait, maybe you know that other guy too. So Apollo is... No, I looked up online. He's 17 years old. That other guy? That shining prince on that motorcycle. Prince? Apollo, tell me about this Prince of True Seas. Indulge a concerned father. He was at the crime scene, and he looked like Mr. Gavin. Did he now? You know him? My guess is that he's Christoph Gavin's younger brother. Wait, that's not even Mr. Gavin, that's his younger brother? This whole time I thought it was actually Gavin this whole time. His brother? You look like a twin. We're acquaintances after a fashion. Claver Gavin, rock and roll god incarnate. Claver? What a lovely name. He's so dreamy. I didn't know Mr. Gavin had a brother. And what was he doing out there? That's why he wasn't really cold to Apollo when he saw him. This place has a mass unemployed or something. Why a teenager defense attorney? I don't know. I don't know why they were giving a teenager the ability to be a defense attorney. I feel like you would be usually around 24 when you can do your first case or something. I have a feeling you'll be crossing paths again. Now, what was the problem again? Having trouble investigating the crime scene in the park. Yeah, that detective woman won't let us. Go to the office. Under the silk top hat, you'll find a bottle of white powder. Try taking that to this detective. White powder? I hope it's not what I think it is. Just take it to her. It'll be fine, you'll see. Oh, and tell her I said hi. Let's move over. Back to the... Wait, what did he say to go? Oh god, I forgot. Examine... Okay, so we have to go here, and we have to find the white powder. Where is it? Examine the blue top hat. Where's the blue top hat? Oh, here! So this must be the silk top hat Mr. Wright mentioned. Let's take a closer look. Huh? Whoa! You know what this is, Trucy? Oh, sorry. That was Apollo that said that. Girls love the Gavin? Oh no, I don't want to become victim to it, but he is hot. At least with Von Karma, there's a reason. I remember finding some in Daddy's dresser when I was little. I thought it was sugar, so I licked it. He got mad at me. This is getting more and more suspicious. Mysterious white powder with the alleged ability to improve Detective Sky's mood. No, that sounds so bad! It's not Coke! No. I'm so sure she would know what the white powder is. Wait, I want to see what happens if you try to look at it. The bottle has a label on it. Can you read it? Not a word. Yeah, can you read it? I'm not sure. I speak whatever language this is written in. This looks... Well, that's too bad. I guess we're stuck with this mysterious bottle of white powder. It's just MSG, I swear! Oh my gosh, wouldn't it be something if it was actually MSG? It's like, don't touch my MSG! I'm curious to look at these. It's cut clean off! I wonder what's in there. Don't. There are bare wires hanging out. Let's see. Eek! What? Are you okay? I don't think it works that way. It's not connected to any sort of battery. Just a little joke. Don't scare me like that? You mean don't shock you, zap? And there's some paint on there. Yeah, there's nothing else. I want to take a look at this as well. Look at this cute little watch strap. I want one. It's kind of odd though. What is? I mean, if you wanted to know the time, you could just look at the phone itself. Hey, you're right. Sharp Apollo. Thanks. Finally, some respect. So, what does that tell you? Well, the owner of this phone doesn't think things through the details for one. They did drop their phone after all. Kind of figured that they were already spacey already. Oh, good point. I feel like if we zoom in, can we like move the... Aha, here it is. And there's something else here. I don't think there's anything we could examine on... Oh, wait. Why is that examinable? Something the matter? I was just wondering if there was like a switch on these. Of course not! Huh? Mysterious. Oh, do you want to know the secret of my panties? No thanks. Who uses magic panties at a stage show anyway? Let's see, is there anything... Oh my gosh, there's a little face. It's the Eldo Noodles mascot, Mr. Salty. He's so cute. Panties, It's not a very endearing mascot, is it? You know, come to think of it, looks a lot like you, Apollo. Especially the red parts. Can I help it if it's not that I like red? Oh, there's another one in the bottom. Oh, look, I love these little personal touches. Seems like a shame to hide it in the bottom of the bowl. Huh? When I touched it, the paint flaked off. He must have painted it on by hand with a warm professional care. After buying the cheapest paint you could find with that cold professional thrift. Yeah, I don't think I would want to eat that guy's noodles. Well, it doesn't seem like there's anything else here. And of course, we have the badge. So after that, we go to People Park. We're gonna present... I believe it's over here, Kitaki Mansion. And then to People Park. And then we can present this. Oops, sorry. Does this ring any bells? Is that? It couldn't. Where did you get that? I brought it from the office. You work at Writing Code Law offices, right? Yeah, sort of. Detective Sky, how do you know my daddy? Daddy? I'm sorry, who did you say you were? Tracy Wright, Phoenix Wright's daughter. What? Mr. Wright has a daughter? You seem shocked. Well, if you're Mr. Wright's daughter and you're his apprentice, then I'm available to help you in any way I can. Oh, thanks. You could start by not calling me Mr. Wright's apprentice. This powder is used for detecting fingerprints. Fingerprints? I guess you could call it a memento. From time I spent with Mr. Wright. White powder memories. If you find any evidence with fingerprints on it, please let me know. Well, dust for prints. Well, she's quite eager to beaver all of a sudden. Alright, we can examine around now. Let's go! This mannequin is dressed up like a police officer. I've seen one at the station. A mannequin in place of a body. The body of the victim was already been removed. Do you think the victim was the noodle stand thief? What? You think someone killed him because he stole it? Yeah! Taking care of business, Little Plum Kitaki style. Try not to sound too eager about that, please. It's a knife. A shiv, to be precise. Oh, lingo! The defendant, Waki Kitaki, is the son of known gangsters. The police are assuming this belongs to him. Wait, but wasn't the murder weapon a pistol? Huh? Look at this. There's a handprint on the shiv. A handprint? Then there might be a fingerprint. Let's investigate. Alright. Oh, it's doing it for me. Right. First, choose the fingerprint you want to examine. Choose a fingerprint. Look closely at the handle. See? There's more than one fingerprint there. Those black spots? That's right. Pick one you want to analyze. Let's analyze this one. Right, let's get detecting. Wow, she's practically glowing with excitement. First, sprinkle some aluminum powder over the print. With the price of space, like this, see? And the oil left by the print will absorb the aluminum powder, so you could just dust it on and blow it off. Blow? It's just like whistling. You know how to whistle, don't you? Just use R and... Yeah, this was probably used on the DS, and you actually, like, blow at it. That's pretty cool. Wow, amazing! It's just like magic. Isn't it though? Right, let's give it a shot. Incidentally, it's important that you cover the entire fingerprint with powder. So... I guess I just click around? I don't know what the fingerprint is, but I guess you just are it? Is it not enough? Does it need to be more clear? There we go. Good, clear, quite impressive. Next, to match the print. The police office has samples so you can tell whose fingerprint this belongs to. That doesn't sound as much fun as it actually is finding the print. Okay. Okay, pick the person whose print you think this is. You probably have a good idea whose knife it is already. Alright, so... Yeah, it's probably his print, right? You fingerprints. Yikes! It is him! Oh, Tracy Wright is pretty close. Yeah, it is this one. Match found. So, the fingerprints do belong to the defendant. Yes, isn't that amazing? Ah, the power of science. It's my life. Apollo, she's sparkling. And I'm dimming. Look sharp, spirits up. The real fight is yet to come. Chin up, Polly. Oh my gosh, this is giving me flashbacks of Phoenix and Maya right now. Because she's giving the nickname Polly, just like how Maya keeps calling Phoenix Nick. The trial hasn't even started and I'm already losing. Knife added to the court record. Alright, so I guess we just keep examining. And this is Mr. Eldune's noodle stand, obviously. It does say Eldune in big letters, doesn't it? And the mark on his paper lantern layer looks familiar. It's going to be a little weird telling him with the corpse and all. Anyway, that wraps up on our love of all of our cases. That's right. Congratulations, Apollo! That leaves us with one case that's worse than all the other 3 put together. Murder. I would feel like there would be this too. Blue tarps have been placed on the ground around the stand. Apollo! I bet the victim was going to have a picnic here. I guess he could have eaten all the noodles he wanted. Don't touch those. Those are preserving the crime scene. Oh, I guess the police put those tarps there after all. What about... Oh, I guess that's not part of it. There's gotta be a good clue or two around here. You and your trash cans. Go ahead. Knock yourself out. Please, can't you see I'm doing my... Huh? Look. Another pair of underwear? Wow, Apollo. You're a genius at finding panties. Stop saying that. Wait, these aren't... Wait, they're not mine. Could these have been stolen too? Bloomers found in the trash can in the People Park. Distinctive bloomers, to say the least. I'm pretty sure that's Little Plum's bloomers. And... Oh, what's this? A knife is sticking straight into the ground, with the defendant's fingerprints on it, which means... You think he stuck it in the victim? I don't know what he did with it, but I don't like it. Yep, nothing... Wait, what's this? Benches line the river, running across the... Across the what? Across... Benches line the river, running through the park. Oh, okay. A little urban oasis. I bet children come here to splash around the water. That river's a little deep for splashing, and a little dirty. Well, they could listen to the water and pretend they were playing. Let's see what we could ask you. The report came in last night. The body was found as much as you can see now. Except it's a real body. But why? Why was a body pulling a noodle stand? If I knew the answer to that, I still wouldn't be here. I wouldn't still be here. Well, what was the cause of death? A bullet wound to the temple. He was shot by a pistol. A pistol? Not the easiest thing to come by in this day and age. Unless you're a cop or a gangster. Incidentally, the victim's name was Paul Meritus. I just received the autopsy report, in fact. Oh, so his Meritus. Where did I hear Meritus? Isn't that the doctor's name? I mean, really? What's up with this case? It's enough to make me want to run off, pulling a mysterious noodle stand behind me. Not so mysterious, actually. We should tell her, Apollo. After all, we know where the stand comes from. Unlikely story. I didn't come here to play games, you know. Actually, we do know where the noodle stand came from. The noodle stand's owner is... Here he is. Guy Eldon. Wait, why isn't it working?
Take that!
Who's this old guy? This is the proprietor of the Eldon Noodles, Mr. Eldon himself. He's famous in this part of town. Not bad. I guess Mr. Wright picked the right kids for the job. That saved me a lot of work. Thanks. Noodle stand added to the court record. What sort of person was the victim anyway? You mean you know what did he do? He was a doctor. A doctor? I'm starting to see a connection there. Who? Me? I'm just a supervisor for the crime scene. Detective Sky, I was out in the country for a while. I came back for a forensic scientist. Oh, were you studying abroad? Something like that. I was studying in Europe. Forensic science, mind you. Thank you for the stream, Hikari! I wonder how long this one's gonna end up to go. Oh, I feel like this is gonna be as long as the first Phoenix, right? Because this is another trilogy. But you know, what's it building up right now is making me very, very interested. The build-up is really, really good. And there's a lot of mystery going on around here. Back when I got back here, they threw me into criminal affairs, just like that. Why didn't you become a forensics expert in Europe? To be honest, these games are slightly longer than the original trilogy, mostly because of more mechanics. Ah, I see. Well, I suppose that was an option, but I had a lot of favors to repay to people back there. Favors? Wasn't she in high school when she left? What? What's that look for? I was involved in an incident before I left. But Mr. Wright and his people helped me out. I owe them. Really? I had no idea. She's been out of the country for a while. She probably doesn't know about Mr. Wright's current state of affairs. Could you tell us a bit about the defendant? He's the only son of the Kitaki family, yes? Waki Kitaki. I don't know if he is the boss's son, but he's certainly throwing his weight around. Violently, in the detention center. I see. Why was he arrested in the first place? You are a defense attorney, aren't you? You're not his by any chance. Actually, yes I am. Well, we have a witness on the moment of the crime. Eh? The witness called the police. They'll be testifying during the trial tomorrow. What? Could you tell us a bit more about the victim? Well, let's see. Apparently, he's a physician at the clinic in the area. Quite well off, too, from the sound of it. The clinic's name is the Margatis Clinic. Maybe that's why the cop car was parked there. What? You've been to the clinic? Yeah, through a related issue. I told the detective about the case of the noodle stand. I see. So that means Dr. Mirakatis stole the stand and pulled it all the way here. That would seem to be the case. But why? Don't ask me. So, have you met the defendant? No. Visiting hours are almost over in the detention center. You might think about wrapping up here and heading over. Good idea. I don't know what good it will do. We have a witness and a knife with prints. Have I mentioned I've got a bad feeling about this? Don't worry. It's like a right tradition. Some traditions I can live without. So I guess the next thing we go to is the detention center, right? Let me double check. Yeah, we go to the detention center next. Alright, we're gonna finally meet Waki! We only saw a cute picture of him, but I wonder if he really does look as cute as his pictures showed. Because maybe he melted down because he was like with his girlfriend. I'm sorry, meeting hours for the day are all done. But we still have 3 minutes! I'll put in your request, but don't expect anything. The father's talking into the private room with him. The father? You mean like a priest? I mean the suspect's father, Mr. Winfred Bigwins Kitaki himself. Not someone I would like to meet. Die, you! You're the one on your way out, old... Ah, they're here. Oh, snap. Whoa, this guy radiates power. Power with a cute apron? You're Waki's lawyer? Yes, sir! Well, I'm Bigwins Kitaki, 4th head of the Kitaki family, capiche? Actually, I came to speak to your son. Mr. Justice. Yes? My son's innocent. He killed no one. If he was found guilty, it would be good. Capiche? Yes, I'm all about that capiching! Capiche loud and clear. You do more than just that to understand to make it. You'll learn, though. Even if the lesson comes at the end of your short life. Don't Corleo. I mean, Mr. Big Wins. I don't feel so good. What's a big idea, old man? You can't treat me like a kid no more, not now. He still looks cute. Yeah, he's a cat boy. You know why. I wanted to go to the clink. I like it here. You must be walking? A G's and not a G. Till he gets a hard time. Bizway. You'll see, when I get out of here, things will change. Silence. My apologies, Mr. Justice. He's usually such a nice boy. Forgive me if I have a hard time believing that. Ha! You can't take me under your wing this time, old man. You heard me. I don't need no trial. I did it. Why is he confessing? I think that's enough for today, Mr. Justice. Don't let me down tomorrow. I think he's trying to act more tough than he really is. I don't think he's the type of person to be able to kill anybody. Don't Corleone, as in the one from The Godfather movie. Please tell me you know. I have not seen The Godfather. I haven't even heard of it. So much for talking to our clients. But we made so much progress today. We even found my panties. I had fun at least. Of course, the biggest mystery of all remains. How am I supposed to build a case for the trial? Oh, I almost forgot. It's time for my show. No, I will be performing the Wonder Bar. You should come check it out. You gotta... I'm not lying. I was very, very sheltered when I was growing up. Basically, the only things I've seen when I was younger was like Disney movies and anime. There was very few movies I saw with live action growing up. But mostly it was because my parents were like always concerned, like, oh no, you can't see this is for adults kind of thing. So they would always shield my eyes. So like I didn't know what movies were out there either because didn't have cable growing up either. And the only movies I was able to buy were Christian movies. So I was super sheltered. Later in life, when I was able to go on the internet, that was when I was able to discover things, especially like word of mouth in middle school and high school. Word of mouth stuff was like helping me like discover new shows. So that's why I don't know a lot of things, because basically I was just never able to be exposed to those things. And when I grew older, I just didn't have interest to see those kinds of movies. Even when I was allowed to have the chance to, it just didn't interest me. Alright, I will end it here. We will be on the trial for next week. I will see you next time. Goodbye, everyone. Have a good day. See you. Night-night. Bye-bye. I'm trying to find someone to raid right now. Who to raid? Let's see. I'm kind of curious about this person's stream. I have not raided this person before. Alright, I'll see you. Bye-bye!